transportation of solutions are known as mass transfer operations. The mass transfer operations are characterized by transfer of substance through another on a molecular scale. The mass transfer is the result of concentration difference or concentration gradient. The diffusing substance will move from place of high concentration to a place of low concentration. Next, classification of mass transfer operations. Direct contact of two immiscible phases. In mass transfer operations, neither equilibrium phase consists of only one component. When two phases are initially contacted, the system attempts to reach equilibrium by slow diffusive movement of the constituents. So in this we have gas-liquid contact. So if all components of the system distribute between the phases at equilibrium, the operation is known as fractional distillation. In this process, gas phase is created from the liquid by application of heat, or the liquid is created from the gas by removal of heat. If the liquid phase is a pure liquid containing one component, while gas contains two or more, the operation is humidification or dehumidification depending upon the direction of transfer. Next is gas solid. If a solid solution is partially vaporized without the appearance of liquid phase, the newly formed vapor phase and the residual solid contains original components in different proportions. This operation is known as fractional sublimation. If a solid which is moistened with volatile liquid is exposed to dry gas, the liquid leaves the solid and diffuses into the gas, and this operation is known as drying or desorption. If diffusion takes place in opposite direction, the operation is known as adsorption. Next thing is liquid-liquid. The separations involving the contact of two insoluble liquid phases are known as liquid extraction operations. The two phases will be of different compositions. Next one is liquid solid. When all the constituents are present in both phases at equilibrium, the operation is known as fractional crystallization. So here, selective solution of a component from a solid mixture by a liquid solvent is known as leaching. Next one is phases separated by a membrane. In this, gas. In gaseous diffusion or effusion, the membrane is microporous. If a gas mixture is brought into contact with such a diaphragm, various components of the gas pass through the pores. This leads to different compositions on opposite sides of the membrane and separates the mixture. In permeation, the membrane is not porous, and the gas transmitted through the membrane first dissolves in it and then diffuses. Separation is done by the difference in solubility of the components. Then gas liquid, mostly these are permeation separations. Next one is liquid. The separation of a crystalline substance from a colloid by contact of their solution with a liquid solvent with an intervening membrane permeable only to the solvent and the dissolved crystalline substance is known as dialysis. If a solution is separated from the pure solvent by a membrane that is permeable only to the solvent, The solvent diffuses into the solution, and this operation is known as osmosis. Then, direct contact of miscible phases. Thermal diffusion involves the formation of a concentration difference within a single liquid or gaseous phase by the imposition of a temperature gradient upon the fluid, and separation of components takes place. If a gas mixture is subjected to rapid centrifugation, the components will be separated because of different forces acting on various molecules. Then use of surface phenomena. So by forming a foam of large surface as by bubbling air through the solution and collecting the foam, the solute can be concentrated. This operation is known as foam separation. Then direct and indirect operations. The direct operations produce two phases from a single phase solution by the addition or removal of heat. Example, fractional distillation and fractional crystallization. In direct operations, the products are obtained directly. The indirect operations involve the addition of a foreign substance. Example, gas absorption, drying, liquid extraction, etc. In indirect operations, the substance obtained is a solution which must be separated. Indirect methods are used because they are less costly than direct operations. So this is the today's topic, which involves the introduction of mass transfer operations, different definitions and different phases involved in mass transfer operations. So if you like my description, please subscribe my channel. Please like, share and comment my videos. Don't forget to click the bell button. Thank you very much.